Yes, we are back. Y'all, 8 days, folks. 8 days till decision day. And somebody cheating out here already?
Yes.
We already?
Are we surprised?
Somebody, Dr. Pepper is here. She's back. She gets in their faces. I'm very excited about that. But actually, only really a little bit because honestly, I'm really over this. I can't wait till decision day. I want to get this over with. Get these couples out of here. Let us move on with our lives. But we will talk about all that and much more on a brand new episode of The Jasmine Show. What is happening, y'all? My name is Vince.
I'm Jazz.
And we're here talking about Married at First Sight. Thank you for all of our new subscribers. If this is your first time watching us, we appreciate you for being here. Let's get into the stuffs, man. We're talking about episode 15 of season 13, Memory Lane and a Dirty Little Secret. What could that secret be?
Rachel.
Oh, you snitching already. All right, cool. In my best Pastor Cow voice, with less than 2 weeks until decision day, the spouses revisit their past in order to discover more about one another. When a secret is revealed within one couple, it threatens to break their marriage and future. Ooh,
Ominous.
Who we talking about right here? Are we talking about Rachel, in fact?
Maybe.
Would you like to talk about Rachel first?
Sure.
It's like we really haven't seen any drama from them in a while, but we really haven't seen anything from them. Also, like literally the last thing I have is them arguing about getting locked out.
That's the last thing you got?
That's the last real like tiff that they've had that I feel.
Yeah.
I think again they got to speak to Dr. Pepper, so Dr. Pepper rolled up on them. I think she had knocked on the door a couple times, and she walked in like, "Oh, y'all locking doors around here?" Like after that, I'm joking. Obviously,
I was like, "What? All that happened?"
So, what is there to say about Rachel and Jose? Only thing I have is that Jose thought he was poor growing. He could have been poor growing up, but the reason
he said his parents built a house in a good school district.
That's gangster.
So automatically, I hate to say it, but if it's a good school district, that means it's a better area than most.
Maybe the land costs a little bit less than having a house. But Jose said that he was poor. Why?
Because they ate rice and beans all week.
Sad life. Very sad life.
Let me say something. If rice and beans wasn't so carb heavy, I would be eating it all week too.
I don't know about that, but yes, I think it is a staple in most places on this earth. And his wife Rachel let him know. Oh, I just thought he was Hispanic. I didn't know that. I didn't know that meant that.
You got any Hispanic friends that don't eat rice and beans?
It's very rare. It's very rare. And not just Hispanic, like so many other races around. Come on, man. Anywho, that is all I had for them. What else did you have about Rachel y Jose or Rose?
Dr. Pepper said, to delve deep and share things and secrets that you haven't shared previously. Why I feel like Dr. Pepper knew all the tea and she was trying to get people to spill the beans the whole episode.
Dr. Pepper knows.
She said, "Yeah, we get reports." I'm like, reports?
Dr. Pepper's here for the tea.
Where was the reports last season?
If y'all didn't know, Dr. Pepper is all the way here. She's all the way here.
So Rachel comes clean to Jose. Now, I don't even say it's coming clean, to be honest, but she told him, "Hey, when you locked me out, I ended up calling an ex-boyfriend and staying at his house. Where else was she supposed to stay at?" Well, she could have went to her house, probably. They still have their houses, but maybe it was super far.
Went to the ex-boyfriend's house. Yeah.
But she just told him. And, he's like hyper focused on, like, cheating because his dad cheated on his mom.
Yep.
But why? I don't understand why it's like a focus on Rachel cheating. Or potentially cheating. Because your dad, not your mom, cheated. Exactly. So you need to be worried about you.
He's focused on the cheating, period. The infidelity is something that stands out to him. But also, I do feel like as the wife, you probably shouldn't have gone to the ex. But again, I think everybody is more on the side of, you locked me out. So
you dead bolted her out. You didn't lock her out. You dead bolted her. So that means all bets are off.
Going wherever I'm welcome.
Exactly. I don't really fault her. I don't know if people on Twitter were saying, "No, you supposed to take that lie to your grave. You supposed to take that secret to your grave."
So where did you go? You don't think anybody was gonna ask her?
Don't tell him. Why? Did he care when you was out there? No.
It's true. It's true.
So anyway, that's all we got for Rachel and E Jose.
Rachel y Jose,
aka
Rose. So we let off with Michaela and Zach in this episode. Would you like to, or would you want to wait? Let me know.
Man, listen, Michaela is nuts.
Let's
I've been
get to
saying it, but
Let's get to it.
It's nothing worse than somebody that's crazy and recognizes that they're perceived as crazy and will switch it and can switch it.
Why? Why? Why would you say she's crazy?
Because she went in there with Dr. Pepper and acted like Zach left me. I was like, you definitely told him 3 times to leave. And then you changed your mind and said, oh, no, I want you to stay and leave. But then she made it sound like to Dr. Pepper that it was like, oh, it was like my dad leaving and I just knew that he was going to die if he left. I'm like, you said none of this to this man.
Are you referring to fake Kayla, as I call her?
Fake Kayla.
Fake Kayla, as I call her today, because I don't know who that was.
I don't know who it was either.
I have no idea.
She's crazy, bro.
And where the different styles of hair in this episode, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Son, her wig.
I'm not going there.
Okay, that wig was just okay. It could have been better. But that braid wig she be wearing in the confessionals, it looked like a helmet.
Sometimes it be alright. Sometimes it be alright.
I really can't though.
I'm not here for it, but fake Kayla. Dr. Pepper hit her with so let's discuss these explosive outbursts that you be having.
She said
over there.
She said, do you believe that you do that? Because she was like, Dr. Pepper looked concerned. Like, do you even know that you're doing this? Do you believe it?
Dr. Pepper, like, honestly, Zach is painting me out to be this horrible, crazy, inconsistent person. And it's like, yo, we got you in 4K. Like, we know he has no proof no evidence of me having any of these outbursts. Girl, cuts to, get out! Get out!
Yo.
Girl, I was having a panic attack.
I said, a temper tantrum look like a panic attack these days? Am I missing something?
Yo, is all I got to say.
Yo, Zach hit that SpongeBob on her. Yo. All right, I'm going to head out. Like, it was over.
All I got to say, that's all I got to say is yo. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to get to it one time. Just to, this... Come on.
This is a panic attack. Right?
This is a panic attack. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that we have to see this right now. But it just they cut to it. So I had to bring it back. It's different. Come on, Crystal. Help us out. Get out. And that's the end of that attack right there. And I'm not believing any of it.
It's not attacking for you.
You know what I'm saying? She was, and I think the best thing, and we didn't even get a chance to really talk about this. I should have tweeted a little bit more. And make sure y'all following us on Twitter, by the way, at the JasVynce Show. Jazz is tweeting live during the show. I threw a few tweets in there. I got some likes today. My man Zach hits us with, "I have reached my limit. I'm out of here. I think that's enough." And then Michaela, that was her perfect opportunity. This is every single time. This is what he does.
I'm like...
He leaves, he abandons, and
I cannot. I can't. I refuse.
I felt so scared in that moment when he left that I was like, you was scared.
I was scared for him.
She's scaring me, yo. She's really scaring me.
You know what she's giving?
Mental health, yo.
No, she's giving, okay... You know how they was talking about, what's the lady in Central Park? Amy, whatever? The Karen lady. That's basically what she's doing. Karening.
Okay.
But in reverse.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like, she's beating his ass and then saying, oh, yes, I'm the victim. He left and then.
Well, we can see that. We know
but that's what I'm saying.
We know what's going on. Anything else about Michaela and Zach aside from... Is there a chance that they are still being intimate at some point?
Oh, I think he put that thing down.
Is that what it is? Because that seems to be the issue a lot of times when there's arguing back and forth and they're still in each other's faces for some reason.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it. Next couple.
Next couple, it is. Let's talk about Bow Bow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Talk about Bow Bow this week. What we got to say? What we got to say about Bow Bow? The main thing I had about them was they were sharing pictures of them from when they were younger, sharing their stories. I feel like this exercise where the experts give them the opportunity to write a letter to their younger selves.
Yeah.
It used to. I don't know what they.
It doesn't hit home anymore.
It doesn't. Did it used to at one point?
It used to at some times.
I feel like it did.
Now I'm just like, this is dumb.
I feel like it did. I'm not sure where they're going with that anymore, or what the intention is with that exercise. I could kind of see it, but it always looks goofy to me. That's all I got to say. Let's see. So, Dr. Pepper let them know the experts do, in fact, get the reports. Just so you know, we've been watching. We know what's going on, so don't be trying to lie to us right now. And the truth comes out that Johnny has been getting influence.
Supposedly, All right, let me go back.
Right.
So every single episode, when it's a homegirl, remember when Zach was talking to Mindy's homegirl in D.C.? Like, trying to holler at her, it seemed like.
I do, kind of.
Every single time it's a homegirl, it's not a real friend.
It's messy.
Add Sarah to the she need her butt whooped list. So basically, Johnny was supposedly helping Bow's quote-unquote friend Sarah with a car. Did he like get a car? I'm like, is he a car salesman?
Suspicious.
And she told him, she was asking him, how's the relationship going, and are there any issues? And of course, you know, Johnny's favorite place to dwell is in negativity and bashing Bow. That's the only time he's happy. So he's like, yeah, it's bad. And then Sarah goes into how she would never let any of her friends date Bow. I'm like, is this your friend for real?
We never saw her say that, though. Johnny is repeating this.
So you think that he would lie about that? Do you think Johnny would create this whole thing and throw Sarah under the bus just to get out of this marriage? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think so.
He's not even a trash man this episode, though.
That's crazy, but we'll talk about that in a second too. But I don't. I think that's wild for her friend to say.
That's not a friend.
Yes.
Sarah need her butt whooped.
Yeah. So Sarah, I don't know what she was thinking with that, but somebody want Johnny. That's good. That's good. Anything else about?
That's what I think it is. Like I was saying, I think
wants
Sarah wants Johnny, so she not low. She trying to steal your man, Bow.
She trying to steal your man, girl. She trying to steal.
I don't like it.
Your man. We're not a fan of it. Anything else about Johnny? Jow?
They don't get merged
Bonnie?
together.
Never mind.
Separate.
We talked about everybody important. You want to get to the one last dramatic couple for some reason?
We talked about all four couples already.
We didn't talk about Brett and Ryan.
We talked about everybody else already.
And that's the only picture I have of them. It's just Brett to show how much time we've been spending on Johnny and Michaela this season. All my pictures of Michaela and Johnny, it seems, but.
All right, so they barely gave us anything with Brett and Ryan. So Brett and Ryan had went out in the country. It looked like they had like a 4-wheeler or something. Right. They went to go.
He's a little bit more country than she thought, apparently.
No, I'm pretty sure she knew he was country.
She's like, no,
she was like, oh, I'm supposed to know this 2-step for our wedding?
I know you're a whole Bama out here. I don't.
So anyway, they went fishing during the day. And then at night they were supposed to. It looked like they were gonna meet at her house to go through like the childhood pictures and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And actually, they had a good date when they went fishing. Like
they did.
They had fun. He was smiling. He had more personality than normal.
So I'm like, this is the only point that I was like, are y'all
not a robot?
Are y'all vibing again?
Yeah.
Like what is happening right now? Are y'all bonding like last minute? Like what's happening?
Yeah. That's what it was giving. So then it looked like they were like trying to turn a new leaf or something.
Right.
But so it goes to Brett's house and Ryan shows up. She's like, she got the pictures right here. She's like, yeah, I was going to show you, my childhood pictures, but I'm kind of not really in the mood right now.
Oh, before we get into why she was not really in the mood, I just want to acknowledge that I did think the date was kind of cute. And I just have to point out, because Twitter also noticed it, that these guys were wearing, first off, he was laying like this, so you know he was having a good time. Second off, why are they wearing the same shirt? Are they sharing shirts at some point? Did they get it from the same? I didn't know it was like that. But yes, so after the date, as you were saying, Brett has something to share. Brett is the woman.
Vince be so proud. So basically, she says, I just got a text message like 10 minutes ago from a friend saying that they matched with you on a dating app.
Excuse me?
He gave guilty face immediately, though.
Did he give guilty face?
He went like this.
Said,
yeah, it was guilty face.
I meant to tell you, it's, it's just this little profile thing, but it's not active yet.
How you matching?
She messaged me 10 minutes ago, sir. 10 minutes ago.
He said, oh, I just started it today or something, right? So I'm like, but they got the same outfits on. So I'm like, y'all were fishing on a date. At some point, he had time.
Yeah.
So it was probably after he probably added it and was swiping. Because in order to match with somebody on that day, if you just started it that day, that means you were swiping today.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly.
Yeah. So he downloaded the app, he said. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what. I was like, you downloaded the app? What?
7 days before you can get an official divorce?
Just hold on, bro.
Stupid.
Just hold on. I don't know what you were trying to prove or what you were trying to do.
But you're the trash man this week. The trophy goes to you.
Oh, sorry. Trash man.
Trash man.
You, sir. Ryan, the gentleman.
He looked like he was about to cut up on Unfiltered, too, and that made me mad on the commercial.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it.
Because Jamie was like, yeah, we're going to delve into Ryan. And he's like...
Yeah.
And what might have blew
he was
up
like,
his marriage. And he was like...
Look at this trash. Look at the trash. Oh, no. Hey, just like Trash Man. You know what's up. You know what's up. Swiping out here.
So the question is, who deserves they butt whip the most? Sarah, Johnny, or Ryan this episode?
I'm going Sarah this episode. She went behind her back. She downplayed her friend after she didn't have to, like, it's your friend, so you're supposed to be on her side. Second, she didn't have to come at you like, oh, I would never date, and then give Johnny information too. And then also triple trash, because you look like you're trying to steal your girl's man.
You think she's worse than Ryan?
Well, Ryan is just straight up trash.
Because this is the thing. If Johnny was looking for somebody to validate that he didn't want to be about, right, is the issue.
Which is Johnny. He's trash for that.
So, I don't know if the issue for me more is, from Bob's perspective, you should not take what the friend is saying.
Right.
First of all, would I trust a friend? If your friend came to me and was like, oh, he's trash and this, and I know you to be a good person, would I even trust that person's word if they can call themselves your friend and have all that negative stuff to say about you?
Has any of my friends done that?
No.
Has anybody done that about me?
Before? About you? No.
Just checking.
But I'm just saying, how can I trust somebody that says that they're your friend, but they talk about you like a dog?
Trash.
Yeah, that's... All right. Sarah, you won.
Trash. You get the trash award, Sarah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's get to these ratings, folks. Thank you for hanging out this long. If you've been watching this entire time, people, we always do ratings. And lots of zeros last week.
Who's first?
So let's get into... Oh, we didn't even talk about Mirla and Gil.
That's why I said we missing somebody.
I told you we wasn't there yet. My bad, y'all. My bad.
I was like, ain't no way we talk about...
My bad. We got to talk about Kayla. My bad. All right. First off, you were excited that she played volleyball.
I'm excited that she did something that she didn't have to complain about her nails or her lashes.
Right.
So apparently before she was able to get her nails and her lashes.
Just to touch on them really quickly, I just thought it was great that they were talking about love.
Yes, I thought it was cute.
Gil caught some flack for saying something along the lines of... What did he say? He
was basically saying if she shops less,
right, then
she could save more faster.
Right.
But my first question is, what is the contribution to the savings that we're saving for a house and for a kid? Mm-hmm. Is it 50-50? Because if that's the case, she could save more, but financially, he wouldn't be able to keep up with her saving more. That's what I'm saying.
But saving is saving.
Saving is saving, but what I'm saying is, if we're saving for a house, do you want us to save 50-50 or you want me to put in 80 and you put in 20?
I would prefer you put in 80. No, I'm joking.
The trash man, ladies and gentlemen.
We would both save equally, which is what we're actually doing. We would both try to save equally so we could keep track of the.
But all I was hearing was you got
funds.
more money, so you could stop spending and put up more money.
But I also agree with that though. But not that you should put up more money because you make more money, but you could.
Why does she need to stop shopping?
You're right.
She don't have no debt.
You're right. My bad. I'm Team Mirla today.
I feel like you think I spend too much too.
Do you think you spend too much?
I think you spend too much.
You think I spend? I don't even spend. Look at that.
You always come home and it's like, oh yeah, I need a new MacBook, so I spent $5,000 today.
That never happens.
It happened before.
One time on this MacBook.
Yes, but you didn't say, hey, yo, my laptop is done, and I think I'm about to have to spend a couple G's.
Anywho, we're talking about Mirla E.
Crazy.
What?
No, that's what I'm saying.
And I had it, and it was mine.
But you don't think you should mention it?
And I need it for work.
It's a mention. It's a mention.
I've made thousands of dollars off of getting
it's a mention
laptop.
though.
Anywho,
I'm sure Mirla is not spending no
we talking about designer
thousands of dollars at once.
She is. We talking about designer clothes and shoes. I'm talking about work stuff.
Maybe she buying them one at a time.
Anywho, anything else about Mirla and Gil aside the fact that they are talking about love, which is a great thing. Dr. Pepper didn't really have much for them either.
Oh, Gil took her to the house that he grew up in, that his dad was like murdered in, and that
Crazy.
really, I was like, this is heavy.
That was very heavy.
This is very, very heavy, and
he went into all the detail too.
It's lots of transparency, man. Like men, I like to see grown men being vulnerable and open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with their wife especially. Like, it's nice when they're open with everybody,
right?
But you have to be. It's imperative to be open with who you're spending your life with.
I agree.
All right,
let's get to these ratings, y'all. Come on.
Mirla E. Gil still get a 9.
Mirla E. Gil are still at a 9 this week, folks. Please drop those ratings in the chat. I don't know if they're gonna change much from next week. I mean, from the previous week. But I am so looking forward to Decision Day. Let's get this over with, y'all.
Yes.
Let's get it over with.
We've been watching this since like July.
Mirla E. Gil have gotten a 9. Last week, Brett and Ryan received a -0.5.
And they still got a negative. Show. No, they get a -10.
See? Wait, how they less? How they less?
Because Ryan is bigger trash.
Oh, no, because he is more trash. Oh, I was like, they was vibing. But he is, in fact, more trash this week. -10.
It's nothing worse than a dude smiling in your face like y'all vibing, and then you find out he's swiping, and he's your husband.
All the time he trying to find somebody to take your place on the team.
Smiling in your face. Disgusting.
Backstabbers. Bow Bow Johnny have received a -1 from the JasVynce show.
They get a -2. Bow is a great person.
Bow
she
again.
Better than me.
Again, Bow Wow, you doing it that wow. You doing
in the thing. Words of Woodrow Randall, couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Could not be me, y'all. Michaela and
Zachary.
-25.
Yes. Big trash.
I think they received a negative for some reason 19 last week. I don't know why it's in there. And Rachel and Jose have received a 6 from us last week. That is.
They still get a 6. Ain't nothing.
Would you say they belong at a 6? Is there something that?
Because he didn't seem super duper. I feel like he took.
He could have been more bad.
Yeah,
I was thinking. Yeah. I was like, there was a lot of drama.
He could have been mad, but I think it was. First, he was scared to react like he did before when she called him Johnny.
Absolutely.
Because she said she will be done after that. And second, how mad can you be when you locked her out?
You did lock her out, sir.
You could be mad, but you just. It's kind of like, that's what you get to me.
You did lock her out.
It's karma.
So 6.
Yes. They get a 6 still.
That's all.
Thank you.
Folks, that is all for our ratings. That completes this episode. We're getting so close to the end of this. We might have to link up with some other YouTubers and do like a nice little live at the end of the season and stuff like that.
With a wave.
Because we have, a little, you know what I'm saying? A little something, you know what I'm saying? I got to get this out one more time because I didn't get a chance to use it today. But yeah, folks, that completes this episode of the JasVynce Show. Please make sure you
like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on the Twitters and the Instagrams and all that good stuff. And we will see you next time. Make sure you checking out, if you like 90 Day Fiance, make sure you're watching our recaps of The Family Chantel. That drops every Monday night, I believe, also too. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.